afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me. This is MJ Fanbase again in your short. Welcome back to our channel. If you've not yet subscribed to the channel, please do so as we dive straight into the video. We all know about our okra journey in 2024. We did two okra farms, which was two separate 1 acre each okra farm. One was a hybrid type, and the other was a local seed type. And we've learnt our lessons over there. We made some little mistakes, and we've decided that before we go into okra farming again, we have to scale down, practice it, see the results before we go in again on a commercial basis. This is our farm. This farm is by like 10 by 10, just a very small farm, 10 by 10 meters square. This very farm, we planted the seeds on January 31st. During that time, the drought was almost gone, and we had two rains, and we decided to thoroughly study this okra behavior and do what is right for the okra, so that when we want to go in for a commercial production, we could do so without any hesitation. Our previous mistake we did was that we've been taking water or transporting water to the farm. Availability of water was there, but the water was not enough. That was the whole lesson we learned there. And later on, there was this yellow spot disease outbreak. We tried to control it, but the drought was also beating down very hard on the plants. So eventually we lost almost 2 acres, and we harvested only some few bowls, which was not for commercial purpose, just for domestic use. So this is our farm here, the 10 by 10 farm. The variety here is a Suntem. We again give it another try to see, and it's doing well. It's obvious the previous one we did, the watering was not enough, or the ground was not so much soaked in the process of production. So this time the rains are coming in heavily, and almost every day or every other day. So this very farm is doing well. So let's observe and see what exactly will come out from this farm. Some places have died off. We've already done the filling in. That's why when you look at the farm, there are some spots which is not filled with okra, but we've made the replanting, and those ones will come up later, and will be younger than these very ones we see here. So far, this is it, and it's almost going to 59 days now, and we are trying our best to maintain this farm and learn our lessons from our previous mistakes we did. So far, let me run you through the production. You first clear the land, you get your seed, the seed variety of your choice, and if you are going in for commercial, look at the area, what type of okra the people want, not what you want, because when you want to go to the preference of you want to go with the preference of your choice, it's going to be a wrong business, because some people don't really want what you want. So when you produce that in a large quantity, you end up not able to sell them. So find out in your area what exactly the people really want, produce that type of okra for them, and you sell and capture the market there. So let me run you through. You prepare the land. You first acquiring the land, preparing it. It varies from area to area with the labor cost, how much the people will prepare it or they will do this thing. Here it was a plowed land, and we sprayed weedicide to control the weeds as first before we made the planting, and after that, after about 3 weeks to a month time, we paid for the weeding to be done with hoe. That was how we preferred it. If you could go with the cutlass, fine, but in no time the weeds are going to sprang up again. So use a measure which will really control the growth of the weeds within the farm. From there, after planting, it will take about 5 to 6 days. You start seeing the germination, and don't wait for too long. If you don't see them, you do the refilling. So from there, after we made the planting for about a week time, we applied the super glue foliar fertilizer. It's an organic based fertilizer produced here in Ghana. So that is what we use to apply onto the crops. So later we came again to apply a chemical called Viper, which is used to control insects. It's an insecticide. So we applied that one. After that, for about 2 weeks again, we again did the insect control, which is insecticide spray. We did again another one which we use leopard. The trick in this very thing is that you don't have to use one particular insecticide, because over time the insects grow resistance to those chemicals. So even when we apply it, it's like, oh no, now we can withstand this one. So anytime you want to spray, maybe you can spray 2 times, and the third one you want to spray, you change it to another brand, so that they don't grow resistance to it, and you'll be able to shut them down, but not totally eliminating them. They also have their parts to play. So not that you come and be spraying it each and every day. No. As time goes on, you observe the farm. When you go, you do your visual inspections. You see what is lacking, what is not, and there's this one thing which also we experienced in our previous farm, so we are on our guard, which is dropping of flowers. So we use potassium. We buy a potassium this thing to spray it. So after that, you give it about some time, and another 2 weeks time you spray some again. But with that one, the flowers have to start coming up before you do so, so that prevent the abortion of the flower. So in no time our okra will be ready. So if you've not yet subscribed and you've watched up to this point and you find our content interesting, please do so by subscribing, so that anytime we put up our videos here, you'll be able to be notified and get all the information we are putting up here. This is a practical approach to the farming. Anybody can replicate same in his or her area and achieve results on their own. Farming has now become a business, and agri-business for that matter. If you are interested to go into farming, don't hesitate to do so. You can have money and invest it and do so. Let's all do our best and grow what we eat. It will benefit us in a healthy way. See you in our next video.